Thursday, the Thursday edition, and today we want to take a look at something interesting. Nigeria is being dominated by kakistocrats and kleptocrats. That is the warning, that is the voice, and that is the scream coming from Senator Ali Ndume, APC Borno South. Ali Ndume has been a vocal critic of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, even though he is an APC member. He said Nigeria is being dominated by kakistocrats and kleptocrats. Well, for those of you who don't know what kakistocracy means, simply put, kakistocracy is defined as a government by the least suitable or competent citizens of a state governing the most competent ones. That is to say, the worst of us leading the best of us. That is what kakistocracy means. I think I've done a program on kakistocracy before, so I believe a lot of us understand that. Then kleptocracy is in a society where a system is ruled by people who use their power to steal government resources. If they pass here, something go lost. Anything where they want to do, it go lost. That's what kleptocracy means, kleptomaniacs. They know they thief, but if they pass here, something go lost. Who thief them? Ali Ndume is saying Nigeria is being dominated by kakistocracy and kleptocracy. It is just that definition of Nigerian and the governing members and parties of this APC administration by one of their own, Senator Ndume, who doesn't hide from speaking the truth. But at the end of the day, do you agree with Senator Ali Ndume? Senator Ali Ndume also made a statement that really caught me off guard. He said, if you write to the presidency that you want to see the president, it's like you want to go to heaven. Ali Ndume is very funny. Well, he made that assertion on national television, so it's not like stories. But the real question I want to discuss this morning is, if the people are shielding President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from hearing the real people who mean well for this country, is it intentionally planned that way, or it is just a factor of politicians trying to safeguard their position by not letting anybody come close to the president? The president seems to mean that he's working is something that he does not really get the real picture of Nigeria. Maybe he's told what to do. And most of the times, it's more or less that he understands what happens after they have done it, and then he starts trying to make amends when it's too damn late. So at the end of the day, is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu really in charge of this administration, or people are just using whatever position to have to make it look like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing anything about that? So that is the biggest question. A lot of people ask his competence. A lot of people ask his body structure, his health status, his mental awareness and mental sharpness and all that, based on his age and, of course, other things. But right now, with comments like this, do you agree with Ndume, or do you agree with his assertion that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not in charge? Well, that's just a question I'm asking, because from antecedents, we do things before we know what we have done. Take example of the pardon list. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed off that pardon list, and now, after the backlash, he now understood what he did. They removed fuel subsidy, and since from that day one, they have been trying to find a way to get out of that quagmire. Probably they gave him information that he didn't really comprehend, and then he went ahead to sign off on it. Remember when this president took over, it was trial and error. They do this one, no work. They try and this one. Every day we were hearing new orders, new executive orders coming that makes no sense. Every day policies somersault. So it's become very, very worrisome. So today I want to talk about the state of the president, his ability to take charge of his own government. We passed through this same thing during President Buhari's tenure. And at the end of the day, Nigeria is still passing through that thing. According to Aline Dume, not me, of course, not Barry Cosmo saying it before they go say you don't talk too much for president. I'm just analyzing what Senator Ali Ndume has said. So you want to get somebody, go get him. Well, the government doesn't have people. That's according to Ndume, he said. We don't have ambassadors anywhere. Why would President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be working without ambassadors to various nations? 2 years after. 2 years after. 2 years after. It is kind of very, very funny. 2 years after. No ambassadors. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? That is exactly the question that everybody is asking now. Everybody is asking President Bola Tinubu 2 years after, how come no ambassadors? So who is now representing Nigeria in all these foreign nations? Now that Nigeria is having diplomatic role with the United States of America, there is a possible sanction that may come, and with sanction, that will just kill American and Nigerian economy completely. We are still just struggling to breathe, like we are breathing under the water. And then if that sanction comes, and this is coming because we do not have an ambassador to represent or discuss with the government of America in the U.S. What we hear is from the press, whatever Trump says on through socials, and then the press magnifies it, Nigerian government starts reacting. And now we are hearing they are calling on generals and calling on diplomats to help save Nigeria's situation. Well, President Donald Trump last night also reiterated that particular Christian genocide and the plan of America. I'm going to play you exactly what Donald Trump said later on the show. So today, everybody, we're just taking a look generally at this administration. Do we have kakistocrats and kleptocrats running Nigeria? Kakistocrats, they don't know nothing. They have no idea of what's going on. They are the worst brains ever, and they are leading the best brains ever. Nigerians are so intelligent, very gifted people. How did we end up with this? That is what Senator Aline Dume is saying, and I'm just reiterating it here. So what do you make of this particular conversation? All right, we thank you all for always tuning in to Echo FM 100.7 with the Radio Marshal, Barry Cosmos. Okay. Also, let me just also appreciate a lot of you who showed concern yesterday to our brother from Umuchima there at Urata, where he was shot dead. And we are also calling on assistance for that family. For those of you who would like to show some love to the family, please, you can contact Echo FM, or you can contact me personally, send in a WhatsApp message, and we'll do that. And of course, there are 6 children now. It's not just about anybody, not the man. He's gone, he's gone. There's nothing anybody can do about that. What we need now is to find a way to take care of those 6 children. And we are still calling and demanding justice for our brother Anthony Odu, who was shot dead, allegedly, by the Nigerian police, as the family has also called on the government to come to their rescue. We'll keep announcing this. For those of you who want to help, please, we are calling on civil societies. We are calling on government agencies. We are also calling on individuals, philanthropies, to assist that family. 6 children is not a joke. That young lady there, the widow, is now a widow and with 6 children. How would she take care of 6 kids, 3 boys and 3 girls? So it is a sad, pathetic story for that family. And we are still calling on every well-meaning Nigerians. We will try and see, once I get the approval, maybe we can create a GoFundMe account for that family, and everybody can just throw in whatever you want to do so the children can go to school. If we don't take care of them now, there are 6 of them. If they decide to become a menace to the society, it is always going to be our fault. For those of you who have not seen Anthony, please log on to our Facebook or our YouTube channel and look at his very, very handsome, healthy looking young man who was doing well until his life was cut short in the most gruesome manner ever you can imagine, right in front of his own family. That is, what a way to die. Terrible, terrible way to die. So we'll keep calling on everybody. Please show a helping hand. It's time for us to show the spirit of Nigeria. One for all for all for one. That is all I have to say. Please, well-meaning Nigerians, do come to the assistance of Anthony Odu's children and, of course, the widow. We call on all of now where they talk better life for women, rural dwellers, unique women, unique that. It's time for you to show that. Show walking, everybody. Thank you all. Let's go back into our program by going straight to the newspaper review segment of the People's Program. All right, we start up with the Punch newspaper this morning. Let's start up with the Punch newspaper this morning. What are they punching this morning? All right. Power showdown. Wike bloc defiant as PDP both insist on convention. I am tired of hearing this PDP saga. It's beginning to become like a child's play. People who are not even in government, I don't know what they are dragging. The people, how can somebody be working for another government and be causing problem in your party and you let them be? I have never, ever seen something like this. Only in Nigeria that people, because of stomach infrastructure, believe and run and follow somebody, even if they know the person is in the wrong. At the end of the day, they give various excuses for somebody doing wrong things. And I just don't understand. When you are doing anti-party can never be gratified with anything. I've been seeing politicians being expelled, being suspended, being fined because of anti-party activities. But right now, somebody, Kuro, is telling you that I will mobilize everything possible to vote for an opposition candidate of your own party. I don't live and there. Which other anti-party was past that one? Now, there are still so many people in the same party that are still saying, no, we are going to support this one. Of course, they have their freedom of choice, no problem. But that is completely anti-party agenda. You want to cross carpet, just move. Let's have some peace. But no, the PDP, seems to me, they have lost their mojo, they have lost their teeth to bite. And there's no point crying over spilt milk. PDP, put your house in order. Otherwise, stop giving us drama every day. Where the crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party is far from over, as a faction loyal to the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Nyesom Wike, insisted that the National Convention of the party slated for Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, between November 15th and 16th will not hold. They say, lie, it not going to happen. Lie, nehi, kaba, nehi. They say, lie, it not going to happen. This is as against a court order. The same people where they shout court order, when it reach where did they want to do, court order becomes babadash. Well, despite the position of the party's board of trustees earlier on Wednesday, urging the National Working Committee to go ahead with a convention, the group led by the factional acting national chairman Abdurrahman Mohammed said the event will not hold. Well, the National Secretariat of the party remained sealed as the two factions resorted to the use of other facilities to run their respective groups. Earlier on Wednesday, the board of the PDP, aware of the status of the Secretariat, met at Bauchi State Governor's Lodge, Abuja. It was an event attended by the national chairman of the party, Umar Damagun, alongside the board chairman, Aldofos Nwabara, ex-Kaduna State Governor Ahmed Makarfi, and other party chieftains. Similarly, Abdurrahman and his group met at Wuye Private Office of Embattled Party Secretary Samuel Anyao to brief the media about their activities since the emergence earlier in the week. Abdurrahman said his group had gotten the certified true copy of Justice James Omotoso's ruling, which last week put the convention on hold. All right, let's watch and see where this ugly drama will lead to. PDP. Now, wow. Senator Nwoko calls for inclusive leadership to lift Nigeria. Senator Nwoko, inclusive leadership, where we have kleptomaniacs and kakistocrats, according to Senator Ali Ndume. Obey copyright law, NCC tells Kano bookshops. Somebody will suffer and use his brain to write book before you know they'll go pirate them, put them for bookshops. 15% fewer import duty will hurt Nigerians, says TUC. They don't come again. This Osifo guy. The president of the Trade Union Congress, Festus Osifo, has warned that the federal government's proposed 15% import duty on premium motor spirit, otherwise known as petrol, could further worsen the living conditions of Nigerians. Speaking on Channels Television TUC half hour, monitored by the correspondent of The Punch on Wednesday, Osifo said the union is currently studying the policy and consulting with stakeholders to underscore its full implementation or implications. The union leader raised concerns that while the government argues that the duty will protect local refining capacity, its immediate impact could be a sharp increase in pump price, since Nigeria still imports about 70% of its PMS needs. The first impression was a no. Why are we imposing tax when our refineries are not producing? He asked. But the Dangote refinery operates within a free trade zone, which means it already enjoys import duty waiver. So if this 15% duty applies to importers, they will simply transfer the cost to the consumer. That's the reality. Where the TUC boss called for clarity from the government on the scope of the boundaries of the tax, questioning whether it would apply solely to importers of petrol abroad or also to those operating within Nigeria's free trade zone. He argues that without clear guidance, the policy could create confusion and ultimately burden ordinary Nigerians at the pump. Agati TUC Chamo Osifo. Everybody is smart enough to understand what game you people are playing. If Dangote refinery will get a waiver, that will not be fair competition. Abi? If Dangote is operating in a free trade zone, it also means that he will not be paying the 15% even if he imports. That's what it means. So, but you that is not operating in the free trade zone, you pay the waiver. And if you pay the waiver, you increase the pump price. And if you increase the pump price, Dangote is selling at a lower price. Everybody buys Dangote price. You will be going at a loss. And if Dangote cannot give us enough fuel that will go around the country, Nigeria will be in problem of cost, pricing. So that is what you're trying to say. No two ways about that. President Bola Tinubu has said that he wants more investment from the local refineries. All of una where they import, waiting stop una from building refinery. Eh? What did it stop una? Anyway, TUC Trade Union Congress is still being led by Osifo, who is also the Pengasan leader there, who has always been on the trail of Dangote refinery. Well, he uses the union to block a lot of things that will affect Dangote refinery, who is not a member. So in essence, why are we trying to block what should help the local refining? Two, if you buy from our local refiners, why must you go to import? If there is fuel that you buy and sell from Dangote, but you're talking about monopoly, we have NNPC, that their refineries will never work. We have other modular refineries. Why can't you even build modular refineries so that we can have this local production and forget about importation? Nobody wants to think. All you want to do is buy, sell. You buy, and then you throw the whole of the price onto the consumer. If Dangote is selling 800 and you're selling 1,000 plus, who go buy? That is the question. That is exactly what they're afraid of. And because they don't want to be patronizing Dangote to avoid monopoly in their own understanding, definitely that is also a genuine concern. But at the end of this day, I think this also calls for everybody to go for a reflection of what you should do. Why don't you invest in the business of refining? Must you always be buy and sell? Well, I want to hear your own thoughts on that particular matter. Let's move on, Jare, to another headline from the Vanguard newspaper. U.S. military design plan for intervention in Nigeria. Light, medium, or heavy. That is what the Vanguard newspaper is reporting this morning. It has emerged that the United States of America, USA military, has designed plans for intervention in Nigeria. This is coming after President Donald Trump alleged that Christian genocide was happening in Nigeria and the U.S. will invade to take care of the terrorists. Well, Tinubu to meet Trump over alleged Christian genocide in Nigeria, I thought the presidency has already denied this one. In Trump's words, Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. Okay. So the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth quickly responded, yes, sir, and then directed the African Command to send plans for possible strikes. Officials at the command, which is based in Stuttgart, Germany, sent options to Washington. The new African Commander, General Dangib R.M. Anderson, has previously scheduled a trip to Nigeria next month. 3 defense officials said the plan from the command had 3 options. It's light, medium, or heavy, and we are intended to be escalatory. All right? Option 1, the light option, the official said included what the military called partner-enabled operations. Under that option, the U.S. military and the State Department would support government forces in Nigeria to target Boko Haram and other Islamic insurgents who have attacked, kidnapped, and murdered civilians, mostly in northern Nigeria, where sectarian and ethnic violence has raged for almost 20 years. Well, the United States would have to conduct these operations without the expertise of the U.S. Agency for International Development, whose office is in Abuja. The capital officially closed in July after Trump administration shuttered the agency. But that action would come with a host of issues. The turniest being that the violence in the North Nigerian Sahel falls alongside linguistic, cultural, and religious lines. Much of it's based on land use and tenure and is formatted in some cases by corruption in the Nigerian government. That is their plan A, or option A. Well, after this option, I'll now open up the phone lines for us to converse. Farmers and herders in the region have battled one another over land use for decades, and militant Islamic groups have taken advantage of the distrust to push their own agenda. That narrative is completely false. Genocide is when you kill mass people, and this has been happening every day in Nigeria. Today, 20 people. Tomorrow, 500. Like that. It's just happening. Both Christians and Muslims are being killed in their numbers. So that's more like genocide happening by the terrorists. Only it's not just about the Christians. So, well, let's look at the option 2. The option 2 says the medium option being put forward by African Command officials said it includes drone strikes on militant camps, bases, convoys, and vehicles in northern Nigeria. Well, American Predator and Reaper drones can loiter for hours before striking, and other U.S. intelligence can gather information on specific targets, pattern of life. But that option comes with its own issues, not least being the U.S. military in August vacated its 2 nearest drone bases in Agadez and Niamey. Niamey is in Niger Republic, both in neighboring Niger. Russian forces now occupy those bases, all right? Drones launched from Niamey or Agadez could reach Nigeria in an hour. One military official said, but now the closest known places from which the United States could launch drones are Southern Europe and perhaps Djibouti in East Africa, where the U.S. military has a large base. Well, the U.S. troops at an air base in Agadez, Niger, in 2018, the United States vacated its drone base in the city in August. All right, that's the option 2, and the problem. Then option 3 is a heavy one. The heavy option says the military official said would be to move an aircraft carrier group into the Gulf of Guinea and to deploy fighters and perhaps long-range bombers to conduct strikes deep in northern Nigeria. However, the United States is already in the process of moving one of its aircraft carrier, the Gerald R. Ford, from its deployment in Europe to the Southern Caribbean, where Mr. Trump has declared war on drugs cartel. Other aircraft carriers are currently deployed in the Pacific or in the Middle East or are undergoing maintenance. Deploying an American aircraft carrier to the Gulf of Guinea to take on Islamic insurgents in Nigeria was not deemed to be a 2025 national security priority as recently as Friday, several military officials said. So that is their three options. But what are the Americans saying? The American military cannot do much to quell the violence unless it is willing to start an Iraq or Afghanistan-style campaign. The officials said something that no one appears to be seriously contemplating. But they said there were some steps available for American war planners that could have a limited impact on the military. That is what America is saying. So let's take all these issues concurrently, and let me open up the phone lines for you now to add your voice. But before I do that, listen to this announcement, please. Well, Oje Zurubodo. All right, everybody, Oje Zurubodo. It's time now for you to choose which community Oje Zurubodo will be taking his blessings to. All right. This one is either we'll go to Uche village. We'll go to Uche community. Uche Clever. Or Haje Gbema. Are you going to Uche's village? Or you want to go to Isialambano? If you go to Isialambano, that is which of them? All right, let's open up the phone line 0911 20,022 or 0707 454 1014. Who is going to be my first caller? Hello. Good morning. Nahudemala. Good morning. Welcome aboard.
This is Reverend Dr. Ozo Huebu.
Wow, Reverend Doctor. Nice one. Welcome aboard, sire.
You are blessed.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy to be your first caller today.
A bell of blessing for my first caller. Welcome aboard.
Yeah. First, let me appreciate you for your programs. You've been doing well.
Thank you.
And I pray God will continue to sustain you. Give you more grace.
Amen.
Do the needful in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Okay, I listened to you, and I want to concur and agree absolutely with Senator Ndume.
Okay.
Said that the administration is an administration of kakistocracy and plebocracy. I think he has said it all. The Bible says in John 8:32, say, "Thou shalt know the truth, and it shall set you free."
Yeah.
As he has established the truth. And it's all left for people to their government to really do the needful. And I'm happy the thing is coming from one of their own and not from another person.
Yeah.
So he said it all. And the resultant effect is what is happening.
Okay.
You know, when you have a government ruled by kakistocracy, you see that a lot of things will be going wrong.
All right.
And that is the situation we have. Conscience is an open wound. Only truth can heal it.
All right.
I rest my.
Thank you very much, Reverend Doctor, for being our first caller this morning. All right. Keep the calls coming. 0911 20,022. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Emeka from World Bank.
Emeka from World Bank. It's been a while I heard from Emeka from World Bank. Ele Bigara.
No, I will go to the difficult. I will go to the next time.
All right.
I'm another.
All right, can you go?
So, Barry. Barry.
Yes, sir.
I have this shit that has been disturbing over this America issue.
Okay.
And disturbing me since up to 3 days now.
Okay.
Barry. When you say Nigeria is a sovereign nation, that America cannot encroach in a land without the permission of the president or the government of the day. Barry, I want to ask this more. This thing has been bothering my mind.
Okay.
When Nigeria invaded Kenya to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu and go to Nigeria, the Nigerian government agree with the government of Kenya. Even when the Kenya government, through their court and the government, say, return this man back. What he did is internationally speaking is against the law. Look, African law is against African law. The Nigerian government to pay it. Why did Nigeria increase? Is Kenya not what they call it? You say, are they not a sovereign nation?
All right.
Why each time Kenya has to do government will decide giving you, telling you what they want to do there. When they cross Kenya to kidnap somebody there.
All right.
If they agree with the to do that.
Let's get something. There is espionage and there is invasion. There is a military action and there is people getting permission from Interpol or whoever they work with in the government. I don't know what really transpired during the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu, but these are two different cases, all right? And they don't, let's not mince words with them. Let's not also play sentiments on that one. There are two different cases. Let's not trivialize something as big as a military invasion into a country. Now, let me also explain that once they have designated a country of particular concern by international law, they no longer need all those things. They can always strike. When Israel struck Doha just a few days ago, what happened? They said they were attacking terrorists. Any terrorist anywhere is declared wanted. Anybody can get him anywhere. America got Saddam Hussein, and of course they got, what was his name? This Osama bin Laden in Pakistan, without even the Pakistani government knowing that even Osama bin Laden was in their country and hiding, and they came and dealt with him. Not the last one, Abdurrahman, who Donald Trump was got. Other ones that Israel has been taking over from Jordan, from this country, this country. That is what terrorism is, a very different ballgame. So they have designated Nigeria a country of particular concern, and that gives them the right to do it. So let's get that one started. And this is an international law thing. We need to understand that aspect as well. So we don't begin to trivialize a very serious, gigantic issue. Now, if America strikes Nigeria, it is not just about military strike. It's also about the economic strike, because the sanctions will come heavy. They will deal with Nigeria and deal with anybody who deals with Nigeria. It is going to be very, very catastrophic. I can tell you that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Welcome
Barry.
aboard.
That's Emma Omejua.
All right, carry go, sir.
The Bible says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
One, it is one thing to know the truth. It is another thing to speak the truth, and also it's another thing to act on the truth.
Yeah.
I want to believe that generally we know the truth in Nigeria, but we don't want to speak it, and we don't want to act it. That's the problem we're having. Our leaders fail to tell us the simple truth. Yeah. And when they tell us the simple truth and act on the simple truth, there will be no problem. I think if I listen to Trump very well, he did not say that he's coming immediately, but he said if the government did not act immediately, there are things that they are expecting the federal government to do. I remember when this man, Jonathan, was in power, he was talking about getting involved the foreign powers, but the Buhari and co said no, that we have enough to fight the Boko Haram and these soldiers. But when he had Jirika, the army general was fighting. They now turn it back again that they are killing their people. They are killing their people. Now look at what is happening. They are the people that brought about all these things. So let them do the needful. Let the federal government do the right thing. All the chiefs, the generals, let them do the right thing to take away these people because they have harmed the country, majorly the poor masses. Because anything happen now, those people will fly away and run to another country.
Okay, man.
And allowing us to suffer here. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry, my very good friend.
Good morning.
My name is Tuju Ubaja, I usually call from Duchi, in Imo State. And this morning I'm doing exactly so.
Okay.
Well, if anybody is surprised over what Senator Alim Duma is saying, I, for one, is not. Because even as Jesus Christ, our Lord and our Savior, was busy going about doing good, his kinsmen, the Jews, never believed in him. Hence, they asked whether anything good could come from the small Nazareth town where he comes from. And that is the scenario that is playing out now. It is unfortunate that people like Senator Alim Dume, who is from the north, never saw anything bad when Buhari, his brother, was in power. Only for him to begin to criticize Mr. President now because...
But you know that is false. Alim Dume was speaking up against Buhari all the time. Everybody, it's not well. You don't call on radio and give false information. That's false.
But definitely not at the rate he's speaking against.
It was worse. He's been speaking less now. So let's not criticize Ndume. Ndume has been like this.
Unless I get an index for that measurement, otherwise I'll refuse to believe that.
Okay.
But be not as mayor. Well, the correct thing is that if you are in the same party with somebody and the person is performing badly, the best thing to do is not to begin to come onto air to criticize him. Engage him in a discussion. You can easily have an easy access to his office. Discuss it with him and find a lasting solution. I think that's the best way to go.
Thank you very much, Chief.
Thank you.
Well, Alim Dume has said if you write to see the president, it looks as if you are going to heaven because the people who are around him are shielding the president from getting any clues to people who want to tell him the truth. And exactly how does he speak to the president now, Chief Jude? Good morning.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Is that Kasim?
Yeah, it's me. It's
Kasim,
my brother.
Kasim, go and eat bitter cola. Go and eat bitter cola.
Okay, let's speak loud.
All right.
Yes, my brother. My name is Kasim. I'm calling from Iyagwa.
All right.
No matter anything that Ali Dume say, that one is a political talk. So don't mind Ali Dume.
Well, wait, you say it's a political talk. Let me ask you a question. Do you understand what he's saying? Don't we have kleptocrats, people who are stealing money from government? Don't we?
Yes, I hear the time when they explain the meaning of that English. But what I know is that it seems today that all these things start in Nigeria. It's not today. This thing that is happening under APC, it's not today it started. It started when Obasanjo was there. It started when Jonathan was there. It still happened when Buhari was there. We should blame from Obasanjo, Jonathan, and Buhari, and this present government. People should not...
so we should blame those ones and leave Tinubu. That's what you're saying?
Because these people have a problem with him. That is why if they say then give this one, then give him something and money, you will see we keep quiet.
Senator Ali Ndume has been in government. He has been in government since Obasanjo time. Today he's in Senate. He's a senator. So which money they want to give him? Thank you very much, Kasim. Thank you. Kasim say money in the belly for anybody. Well, as true as that sound, we need to understand. They say when the people who are being oppressed start speaking for the people oppressing them, I don't understand that. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosmos.
I greet you.
I remember you.
Welcome, sir.
I'm thanking you for your program to see you. It's a good friend Chico they were getting.
All right.
How is it?
No wahala. Carry go.
I want to ask, the truth now has started coming up. That's why I'm normally telling you. When the truth starts coming up, everything will balance.
Abi?
Now,
Go ahead.
I said when the truth started coming up in Nigeria, everything will balance.
Okay.
Now, the truth has started coming up. Then one question I want to ask.
Which time Joe that will tell us the truth as old as it is. There's nothing can come out from his mouth all days, all night. Let him tell us the truth. In the other angle,
can you people leave Jude alone? Leave Chief Jude alone.
Yes,
say your don't talk your own, talk your own. Leave Chief Jude Ugbaja alone.
Let the truth come out because you see that Aline Dume, I love Aline Dume because Aline Dume is always saying the truth.
Yeah, okay. All right, thank you.
Always saying the truth. That America has done their map. So let Nigeria tell the whole world the truth so that everything will count. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to our Facebook messages now. Ehejeto Lilian says, good morning, Big Brother Barry. God bless you and keep you and your family safe. Amen. Thank you very much, Ehejeto Lilian, for your prayers always. We have this one, say, A.K. Maxwell. Please have the 2027 Nigerian elections been postponed or cancelled? No more election talks again. Not even the Anambra election coming in 2 days, where the people are going to choose between pest and cholera. Hey, God of mercy. He said, God bless Donald Trump. The era of madness is likely coming to an end. All right, thank you very much, Maxwell. Janet Ekbo, he says, good morning to you, brother Barry. God bless you for all your efforts. God's protection and more grace, sir. Thank you very much, Janet Ekbo. We have Mishak Agoha. Says, my name is Agoha Mishak from Anchor in Obiakpo, Egbema. Aka Elelia Nwite. Hey, God of mercy. Man, don't kill me with village name. The problem of Nigeria is like the biblical saying that the prince are walking with legs while the servants riding on horses. What a country. Oops, what does that mean? All right, Ike Pont says, good morning, sir. I love what you're doing. Keep it up. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Maureen Ogadi says, good morning, Ogabari. How was your night? Nice to hear from you this blessed morning. Echo FM power. That's how he says it. Thank you very much. Iwoha Francisca, what is this country turning into? May God help us in Nigeria. Nwachukwu Elias Jr. from Ogbaku says, good morning, Barry. One name, the kleptocracy is sure and is what we are experiencing here in Nigeria. No doubt, Nigeria, to my own understanding, is a joke and unserious nation where the blind are leading those that are not blind. The president will wake up, say something not meaningful, and he will be applauded. He keeps borrowing while doing nothing with it. He borrows to make his pocket and those who are with him fat and fatter. It's undoubtedly kleptocracy at its peak. Ike Gorobari, thank you very much. Francisca also sent in this one, says, well done on your good work. Thank you, Francisca. Bright Nwachuku says, good morning, Barry Cosmos. I'm Bright, a.k.a. Akboweri. I'm watching from Oforola. I love your program. Keep it up. And I want Ojezro Bodo to come to Oforola, please. All right, that one, you have to go and vote to. Oforola is Binzen, that's Owerri West. All right, it's not coming to Owerri West. It's already, I think, Ohaji, Itzelambano, and Njaba this month. So choose wisely. Chris Ogbonna JP, the radio marshal and the Odogwu on radio. I think Senator Ndume is right. I like his courage of being vocal in some of the boiling issues in the country, more especially when it came to a matter concerning the president, not minding that he is an APC. If we have 10 of them in the Senate, by now the president would have sit up. May the soul of the man that was killed rest in peace. Senior Comrade Chris Ogbonna JP, Church of Presentation. All right. I see the B, and I saw the Brigham. Julie Stainless says, good morning, my eloquent and majestic Barry. Senator Lynn Dume has given succinct and apt description of Tinubu and his unpopular team. Under Buhari's administration, Nigerians were boiling in a cauldron. In 2023 election, Nigerians from all over the world came back home to vote, and we voted rightly. Unfortunately, Mahmoud Yakubu dealt with us and sold us into the hands of Ndume's accused. Here we are in the hands of a horrific borrower, Nigeria's population. We are told it's 230 million, and we are told our country is owing a humongous debt amounting to 152.40 trillion naira. Yet Nigerian suffering is overwhelming and excruciating. Where does the government invest this money? If these trillions are shared among Nigerians, including the politicians, Barry, you and I, our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to the fourth generation will be living as kings and queens till death. This crop of rulers are wickedly insensitive, heartless, and have clearly nothing good for us. Oh, my God, we have been sold off. Ndume, you are right. Ezine Lady Julina CK sent in that one. All right, we take one or two more calls before call it a wrap on the newspaper review. Good morning. Who am I line?
Hello, good morning, Radio Marshal.
I greet you.
My name is Matthew.
Okay.
Radio Marshal, I really don't like calling, but I've been listening to your program, really.
Thank you.
You try, my brother. See, if these people will be one day tune a radio station or in one way or the other be listening to, I don't know. But God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you.
For your...
All right. My last caller for today, who will be? Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
All right. Last caller for the newspaper review. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm happy I made it. My name is Herbert Jacob from Port Harcourt Road.
Okay, Herbert, go ahead.
Yeah, on the Ali Ndume issue, I think that man has remained on the path of truth. And he says it to whoever that cares to listen.
Okay.
And he doesn't bother who's as his God. And that is one thing I like about him. I'm happy he also challenged Chief Jude on that issue. He spoke against Buhari, especially in his second tenure. When people are not getting it right, we should be bold enough to tell them to their faces that they are not getting it right. And that is exactly what Ali Ndume is doing. But my worry is that he can go to the public space to say it. While he's in the Senate there, let him raise it as a motion. Let's see whether he will get support. I know in the past he has been suspended, but let him continue with that voice in the Senate since he has the opportunity of saying it right at the floor of the Senate. Let's see whether there will be a change from that angle. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Ali Ndume was suspended for this singular act. Don't forget Remy and the rest of them. They were also suspended for raising padding questions in the budget. Whatever you do in Nigerian Senate, it comes back to haunt you one way or the other. Well, we're going to go on a short break now. When we come back, we will continue with the conversation after the news update at 10. Let's go there. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
It's the sound of the city. Echo 0.7.
Please listen to this announcement. This is from the government of Imo State Environmental Transformation Commission, Imo Entraco. This letter is addressed to all car dealers in Imo State. It says, urgent notice to leave illegal car stands. Urgent notice to leave illegal car stands. This is to officially notify all unauthorized car sale points illegally occupying spaces, verges to immediately vacate and relocate to the government car dealers market at Naze or Avu Junction. This serves as a final warning with a grace period of 7 days from the date of this notice, Friday, 31st October 2027, to Monday, 10th November 2025. Failure to do so, the law will take its full course. Thanks for your attention to this matter. It is signed by Prince Chedi Nwaturocha, for the general manager in Traco. You have been warned. Take it serious.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
This week to help those in need.
If you know that it's God Almighty that created you and created we Nigerians like you need to do good things for us because the masses are suffering. How you can suspend me here? Are we the slaves?
And I'm going to win this election.
That is the truth.
Stay informed with Echo FM 100.7. Join us for exclusive interviews with experts, breaking updates on local and global events, and in-depth coverage of issues impacting our community. Tune in every weekday at 6:30 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. for our major news bulletin in English, Igbo, and Pidgin language. For more inquiries, you can reach us through our email, echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the Fresh News People.
Catch up with the latest news updates on Echo 100.7 FM Owerri.
The newsroom of Echo FM comes a news update at 10. The station with fair and balanced reporting. Here are the latest stories we are keeping tabs on. The federal government says it remains open to working closer with the United States and other allies to eliminate terrorism in Nigeria. Minister of Information Mohammed Idris noted the progress made under President Bola Tinubu's administration, including the delivery of Super Tucano aircrafts aiding anti-insurgency operations. He revealed that another set of AH-1Z Viper helicopters is being acquired to strengthen the Nigerian Air Force. Idris emphasized that constructive engagement and cooperation with foreign nations remain vital for achieving lasting peace and stability across the country. The Nigerian Immigration Service is set to introduce a single travel emergency passport step to replace the existing emergency travel certificate. The Controller General, Kemi Nandap, said the biometric document will assist Nigerians abroad whose passports are lost, expired, or stolen to return home safely. She added that the document, valid for single entry only, will be issued at designated embassies and consulates. According to Nandap, the move is part of NIS reforms aimed at enhancing identity management, migration control, and service delivery in line with global best practices. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has warned the public against purchasing illicit drugs falsely sold as medicinal cannabis. The agency said it arrested a 28-year-old suspect, Afiz Salisu, in Lagos for packaging synthetic cannabis in designer pouches labeled as medical products. NDLEA Chairman Buba Marwa said cannabis remains prohibited in Nigeria, warning youths not to be deceived by health claims. He urged the public to report anyone involved in the sale or distribution of such illegal substances to the nearest NDLEA office. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Vice Air Marshal Sunday Aneke, has directed air components commanders to intensify precision air operations against terrorists nationwide. Speaking at a strategic meeting in Abuja, he emphasized the need for agility and intelligence-driven warfare. Aneke urged commanders to synchronize air, land, and maritime efforts to ensure mission success. He also pledged to prioritize personnel welfare, innovation, and capacity building to sustain operational effectiveness and national security. The National Insurance Commission says it has completed a review of recapitalization plans submitted by insurance firms under the new Nigeria Insurance Industry Reform Act of 2025. NICOM boss Olusegun Omoseyin said firms have until July 2026 to meet the new capital requirement. He explained that a special committee will oversee the process and issue necessary guidelines. Omoseyin added that interagency collaborations, including with FRSC and police, will help enforce compulsory insurance across the country. China has called on the international community to respect Nigeria's sovereignty amid a recent U.S. threat of military action. Beijing reaffirmed its support for President Bola Tinubu's leadership, commending Nigeria's independent development path. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning made this known in a press briefing, stressing that foreign interference is unacceptable. The U.S. had earlier warned Nigeria over alleged persecution of Christians, threatening possible military intervention. And in sports, Alejandro Garnacho rescued Chelsea with a late equalizer in their 2-2 draw against Karabakh in the Champions League. The English side fell behind in the first half and struggled despite their huge financial advantage over the Azerbaijani champions. Chelsea, who have not won an away Champions League game since 2022, remain without a victory on the road this season. The team now shifts focus to their Premier League clash with Wolves just 72 hours after returning from Baku. And that's all for the news update at 10, as edited by Benjamin Joseph. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms. On Facebook is Echo FM 100.7. On our X handle is at Echo FM _Owerri. On Instagram and YouTube is Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. And that's the news update at 10.
Echo FM.
All right, people, this is a request card from Nwaiwo Madwabuchi Club of Nigeria, Owerri headquarters, for their end of the year
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Every day,
Every hour,
every minute,
and every second.
breaking news occur
From our villages,
in our cities,
new government policies,
the economy,
politics,
social news,
entertainment news.
security concerns.
We, the people, converge.
To analyze
Separating facts from fiction.
lies and truth.
We,
dissect.
We integrate.
We harmonize.
We criticize.
And we bring you all the juicy details.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. It is Straight Talk.
Straight Talk.
Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.
Shall I begin? I am your host. I am your anchorman. I am the presiding bishop of this ministry, and I am awesome. My name is Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal, the Buruburu One on radio, the Okenze on radio, your big brother on radio. I am the main event, and I am here.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri.
Are you ready?
Welcome back to the show, everybody. This is still Straight Talk live on Echo FM 100.7 with the Radio Marshal. Barry Cosmos, one on radio. Everybody, let's go talking. All right, it's been a very, very fruitful conversation so far. Today, we want to bring you as many information as possible. Everybody is reacting to the President of the United States, who said a whole lot of things, and they have misinterpreted it to mean invasion and all that. Let's take a listen to President Donald Trump of the United States. And of course, if you have that video, you can also put it on our social media so that everybody can listen to it live and direct. Please join on YouTube, on Facebook. You can watch it live. Our technicians will just put up that video for you to watch directly and see for yourself what Donald Trump said. So people will stop misconstruing what he has said. And of course, they are also giving up their plan. Plan A, B, C. One is heavy, one is light, and then the other one is, I think, the intermediate one. So what exactly did they say? Come on, let's go take a listen to President Donald Trump, what he actually said concerning Nigeria and the genocide and all that. Let's take a listen.
Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby Nigeria, a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition. When the Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide. What horrible numbers. Something has to be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and to report back to me. And I mean, like, immediately. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen.
First Trump term, President Trump designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern. That was the right thing to do. Unfortunately, Joe Biden came into office and immediately unwound.
Said the killing of Christians in Nigeria is not going to happen. All right, this whole thing started with Ted Cruz. Remember, they declared Nigeria a country of particular concern in Donald Trump's first tenure. When Joe Biden came, he repealed that particular one. And then Donald Trump has come back again. Ted Cruz started the whole issue. Let's take a listen to Ted Cruz and hear what Senator Ted Cruz said that sparked up all this one. He has also said the next step is coming. Let's listen to Ted Cruz.
First Trump term, President Trump Nigeria as a country Nigeria as concern. That was the right thing to do. Unfortunately, Joe Biden came into office and immediately unwound that, removed them from the list, removed pressures, removed sanctions, and basically turned a blind eye while radical Islamic terrorists slaughtered Christians. When President Trump was reelected this second time, I've been leading the effort, urging the president to designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Last Friday, the president did so. I'm very grateful that President Trump did so. It's the right thing to do. I've also introduced legislation that would impose targeted sanctions on the particular government officials who are responsible for looking the other way, responsible for facilitating or condoning this mass slaughter. And specifically, 12 state governments within Nigeria enforce Sharia law and enforce blasphemy laws. And the federal government also criminalizes blasphemy nationwide. These laws are used to persecute Christians, and these government officials are complicit in the mass murder. So I'm urging the White House and the administration to use our sanctioning tools to target and to incentivize these government officials to stop the mass murder that is occurring.
Welcome back, people. That was Senator Ted Cruz of the United States Senate. Okay, you've listened to them directly now. For those of you who have not heard it before, you have the opportunity of listening to what they said. In the whole of this speech, Donald Trump and Ted Cruz said, when have they said they are going to come and attack Nigeria like they are saying? They are not going to stand by and watch idly where people are going to be killed. People have been killed. Now, Ted Cruz is talking about Sharia law. About 12 states in Nigeria have enacted Sharia law and they've criminalized blasphemy. Every little thing they say blasphemy, blasphemy, and then they say it's killing. And at the end of the day, they just kill people. Remember the case of Deborah, blasphemy, blasphemy. Even the teacher who was invigilating an exam, somebody was using the Quran, and then what happened? She was trying to take the Quran from the child, a student who was cheating in exam hall, and the Quran fell down. Blasphemy, blasphemy. She was stoned and beaten to death in Nigeria, a secular nation. So with all this happening, if the United States step in, are they wrong in doing that? Now that they have designated Nigeria a case of particular country of particular concern, it also means they can also use military. They have brought out their three very wonderful approaches they think is going to use to pressure Nigeria into helping these Nigerians who are being killed. My problem is not just about Christians alone. The Muslims are also being killed. And instead of our government to take this thing head on, we keep playing politics, saying it's religious intolerance, it's a land matter, and then the terrorists are taking advantage. You have not settled land matter. The terrorists are coming, and then somebody wants to help you. Why don't you say, okay, fine, since you want to help us, let's work here. Anyway, the three plans the United States has said it's involving plan A, B, and C. One is light. One is intermediate, and the other one is very heavy. The heavy ones means they will come the way they did in Afghanistan and Iraq, which nobody wants to see. We don't need that one. But at the end of the day, I think option 2 is way better, where they can send in drones. But their problem now is that the nearest air base is only in Djibouti, which is in Africa. The rest of them are in Europe. So sending drones from that place to fly down here, it may lose control, or somebody may just shoot it off the sky. But if they send multiple drones, now the issue of that one is that they can provide intelligence. It amazes me how a group of terrorists on motorbikes, on machine Okada, will be moving in their thousands, in their hundreds, heading to a village, and there is no security alert that will confront them. That is the perfect time as they are moving, you wipe them out. One drone can do the magic. One, not be plenty, just a military drone will just come there, wipe them out. Not to talk of if you have like 10. They are going in convoy with motor, with machine, with all the noise of, imagine when 100 machines are coming your way. You know, can you imagine the noise? And still yet, our Nigerian military, our Nigerian police, and the intelligence unit cannot track this thing. We don't have any tracking device that will say a movement of mass destructive weapons are moving towards a particular direction, and there's nothing, no intelligence to detect them. So their plan B can help us with that. So why are we shouting? Now, instead of facing the reality, well, looking at conspiracy theories of America has ulterior motive. They're coming for our resources. Okay. The resources where Boko Haram to collect, go buy weapons. I do not taking it. The Californian that we were talking about is in Sambisa Forest in Borno State. Who is mining it? Nigerian government cannot go there. Boko Haram is there. So who is mining it? So I just don't understand why we argue sometimes as if we are blind. Politicians can argue, yes, but we the people start arguing over this and that. It doesn't make any sense. Though, the U.S., we've been calling for action, for help for a long time. You keep playing politics with this. We've called for help. Well, not until Donald Trump is deciding to make an attempt. We have been calling for help, assistance to help this military wipe out these people. Now, if the option A, personally, I don't like it, because once you decide to work with Nigerian officials, that whole thing don't compromise. That's for sure, because that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on. Every time the military will come out and say they are being sabotaged from their own leaders, where if you make plans today, Boko Haram know I'm the next minute. So does it make any sense to come down here? But you cannot work in isolation as well. That's just not diplomatic enough. That is what we are saying. Anyway, let's come back to you. Our major focus of conversation today is the Ali Ndume Wahala in the Senate. Kakistocrats and kleptocrats, all of them in our Senate, in the Aso Rock, as governors, and the House of Rep members. All packing money. Somebody, that Okada man that won election, I think that was in Kaduna State or which state. Today, he's a House of Rep member. Honorable. Okada man now, if you go see how much within your account, you know, go believe him. That is what we are saying. Senator Natasha did her 2 years anniversary celebration, and it wasn't funny. So much was seen. By the way, Senator Natasha was harassed again at the airport when she did that live video before they gave her a passport. Then the National Immigration Service said they were only doing their due diligence check. Which kind of check will make you hold a passport for hours? This is a serving senator. This is a public figure. Did they check that can check for Akpabio and the rest of the senators? Why Natasha? But then that's another case. So with this happening now, everybody, people, let's take a look at this together. But that will be after this comeback. Please, everybody, you've got to give me some few minutes to take care of something. I'll be right back after this time.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Sweet music only on your favorite radio dial. Echo FM 100.7.
Echo FM.
Straight to the music traffic. I know you know who this is.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Sweet music only on your favorite radio dial. Echo FM 100.7.
Steel and copper. And when me smoke, I eat copper. Tell them I take to the meals and follow. It's full of rubber. Pen up back and man don't bother. Girl love a next girl, so expensive. Girl make a boom boom feel like $1 million. Girl come over me yard. Say girl come over. Say girl come over me yard. Say girl come over me yard. Say girl come over. Girl come over me yard. Sing boo ya, sing boo. Make a cute jingle.
Having the fresh news people.
All right, people. Sorry about that. Welcome back. I just have to go take care of something. Thank you for staying with us. Apologies for those of you who got angry. Please don't be angry. I wouldn't leave you if it wasn't necessary. Thank you very much. All right, people. Let's go talking. I've told you about what the Senator Ndume has said. We're also discussing these two matters now. If you go on our Facebook and our YouTube, we want to start putting some of those videos and pictures probably you've not seen before. Some maybe you've forgotten why the United States government, why Senator Ted Cruz and other MPs from Canada are talking about the genocide in Nigeria. Let's take a look at all those ones on our social media as our team of technicians put up that those feed for you to see. It's massacre, it's genocide, it's public burials. So you look at this thing, and then how do you then expect that it is not happening? So let's take your take on this one. We are discussing two matters pari passu. Anyone which you want to talk about, you are free. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Barry.
I greet you.
Yeah, my name is Louis. I'm calling from Ngopala.
Okay.
I support what the United States wants to do in Nigeria.
All right.
Because Nigeria is full of lies and deceit. Our government, they have disgraced us in international committee. So we have no hope on them again. So let the United States to come and handle this matter. And I know that it is not only the Christians are being killed, but the population of Christians is more number than the Muslims.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Barry.
I greet you, sir. Welcome aboard.
This is Awuja directly calling from Naked this morning.
Awuja the Great. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. I think the United States have not committed any offense in trying to stop the genocide going on daily basis. And any Nigerian, let me say this, any Nigerian that denies that this doesn't go on in Nigeria is a liar. And do you know that a liar is a thief and a thief is a liar? So let them stop deceiving us. If the United States coming will end the problem we have to come, what we are looking for, is it not solution to the problem? Then, and we have gotten free solution that will not drain our purse. Let them come and do what is needful to stop that kind of life here. About Natasha then, even up to now, Natasha is a respected senator. Do you know?
Yeah.
No woman has done what Natasha has done. And you see that all the things she built in her constituency and this thing have been very, very wonderful. And I think these are, like, for instance, we have a senator for the senatorial district here. I've not seen anything, even fountain pen, coming out from him.
All right. Thank you for even reminding me, Awuja, for that particular one. We are going to take. I will soon begin to go around Imo State and show senators what they have done and what they cannot do.
Yes, I think so.
Very soon we'll start doing those videos. Don't worry.
Yes. I know you can do that very comfortably.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you.
We need to start holding our leaders to account. Most of them don't understand that they are giving constituency money for projects. They will not come and grade one place and do one better flyover that doesn't exist on paper and show it that this is what they did with the money. Anyway, let's go back to what's our phone lines now. Facebook. This is a message from Emmanuel Chimereze. He says, good morning, Bro Barry. How are you and your family? I'm Emmanuel Jubilee from World Bank, listening on radio and watching you on Facebook. Wow. Please, there is a dead body, There's a dead body at Douglas for 3 days now. Really? Dead body at Douglas for 3 days and has not been removed. Oh, my God. Please tell those to whom it may concern to go and remove it, okay, because it is smelling. Entraco, what is your job? What is your job? Entraco, if there's a dead body on Douglas Street for 3 days, police, what is your job? Chai. Nah. Anyway, please, if there is actually a dead body at Douglas Road for 3 days, that's an eyesore. Can anybody stay? Douglas is the main commercial place in Owerri, in Imo State. Why would a dead body be there for 3 days? Only police can remove a dead body, nobody can do. At least take it for autopsy, do all those things, and then put it in a morgue. Or put it in a burial for public cemetery and the rest of them. What exactly is wrong with this Entraco? Is it to destroy shops and veggies that matters, or to take care of our environment? Is that not an environmental hazard? Please, Entraco, go and do your job. Take that dead body out of that place, at least for safety, before people get disease they didn't bargain for. Please. Dr. Mrs. Maule Bara from Owerri said, why is this government taking delight in seeing the masses suffer? Why asking bleeding Nigerians to donate blood? Away. Thank God that they don't have the power to tax the free air. Thank God. Oh, God has freely given us. Let them continue. We shall overcome. Let me remind them that God is still on the throne watching his mills grind slowly, but surely we must all reap what we sow. All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Mrs. Mao Lebara. Opem Wheezy, what a name. Says, good morning, Echo FM. Please announce for me on Tuesday morning. My announce. Okay. Okay, this is, if you want an announcement, why don't you come to the radio and let's do your announcement, not through this means. That is not proper. This is a communication. I don't think I'm going to do this. Please, Open Wheezy, contact me or contact Echo FM so that we can make your announcement officially. But then, he said he entered the bush service, the bush from fire service with his sibling, and we are going to work with other working tools and clothes bags, and we stopped at road safety, but unfortunately we forgot one bag containing clothes and all that. So if you want to file a missing issue, please come to Echo FM. Let's do that for you. This is not the right channel to do that. Thank you. Dennis Max says retired Army general are also causing this problem by training these boys. That is causing problem in Nigeria. All right, Richie Jones says, good morning, Mr. Barry. And these people are not coming to Nigeria to fight terrorists, so they are coming for something else. How can Trump say he will remove Mr. President from chair? Is he the one that voted him? It's a pity. When did Donald Trump say anything like this? I just played you what Donald Trump said. When? Where wanted to get this news from, self? Hey, fake news. Victor Onyekachi Humble says, good Echo FM. And Mr. Humble, I'm voting for Njaba on Ojezorobodo movement. Thank you. All right, Ojezorobodo voting has started. Just go there, send your votes, not on my show. They need a vote on my show. Comrade Padek Chidozen Wilson from Umakano Haji, the most peaceful community in Imo State, says, good morning, super terrific Barry Cosmos. My worry is that our politicians only criticize government in power when it doesn't favor them. Our leaders should stop playing to the gallery. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Hello, them line.
Sabari.
I greet you. Welcome aboard, sir.
Yeah, this is Samuel from Nazi.
All right, Sammy, go ahead.
Yeah. Bayo.
Ew.
Alain Dube has commented on this group of people that surrounds the president. I think earlier this year, and he was suspended.
Yeah.
And he came again to say it.
Okay.
That is to say that the truth cannot hide. Did you remember the senator? I think a senator or a House of Rep member that said that if you want to push for a deal in the House, you pay up to from 1 to 3 million. And the senior leadership have never come to debunk that. The kind of things happening in the leadership of this nation is very, very ugly. And if a foreign nation said that they are coming to, like America, they are coming to help us sanitize our nation, our country, it's not a bad idea.
Okay.
See, Barry, in those days when we are growing up, if you become so stubborn and you are beating one of your siblings or causing havoc to your family, and somebody by the side, that time community used to train children, somebody will come and warn your parents, say, if you cannot handle this child, I will come and handle him. Am I right?
Yeah.
So let these politicians not play with our senses again.
All right.
Let the truth be reviewed so that we will be able to handle this thing by ourselves and with the foreign countries.
Thank you. Yeah? Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Okay. That was talking about the two issues we are treating today. Hello. I greet you.
Good morning. Good morning once again. I don't know when you pick it. I meant for World Bank.
Okay. You're lucky.
Barry, you see, I don't know whether I listened to this interview, this House of Rep or American that said what do they call it? The former president,
Donald Trump.
Trump wanted to do the first step. The second president now came.
Joe Biden.
He gave that to it. Now, the question is, the people, someone that have said that Trump is targeting Tinubu, is it Tinubu that was in power when, what was the last government of America?
Joe Biden.
That was in power.
Joe Biden.
Biden. If he did this about 4 years ago, before the emergence of before the coming up of the last president, and he's doing it today, was Tinubu that was in power 4 or 5 years ago? You see, all these sentiments cannot work. Why do you listen to Wike's interview at Channels? Wike even indicted this comment by saying that what is happening is political from America. Now, this is exactly how Goodluck was ousted from power in 2015. The position used this kind of strategy to remove Goodluck. That is the question this morning. That means directly or indirectly, who is the position in 2015 or 2014?
Yeah.
And if the man you are having today did the same thing to ask Goodluck, and they're doing it now, you're saying that the man in the position, and the same government you are having. That means directly or indirectly, you are jumping the government of today.
All right, thank you very much, my brother.
The kind of game these people are playing, the kind of politics they are playing in this country, they will keep on indicting themselves even without knowing.
All right, thank you.
And God bless you.
Thank you. Hello.
Good morning, Barry.
Good morning to you, Chief.
I am Chief Bryce Ago.
Okay.
I'm calling from Ohabele, London, Nova Scotia. I think what America want to do in Nigeria, if you ask me, is a prayer answered by God.
Okay.
America saying that Nigeria is dirty, let them come and sanitize Nigeria. I think it's a welcome development. What are we talking about? There is genocide happening, even here in Imo State. We all know. There is, I think, corruption going on in our highest offices. Like somebody said there, how can you, a lawmaker, before you could raise a bill, you pay 3,000, amount ranging from 3,000, happening in Nigeria, and nobody wants to talk. I think let America come. They want to come and help Nigeria. There is no, there's nothing to hide about it. I like that idea.
Thank
I am
you.
Chief Bright Ago.
Thank you,
I
Chief.
will talk with you later.
All right. Thank you very much, Chief Bright Ago, for your contribution. Let's go to our YouTube now and get some messages on YouTube. Please, everybody, let's turn over to YouTube. Now, people, they watch me here, they know plenty. I know they're happy. My people. Don't leave me hanging. All right, Jamie live on YouTube. All right, please, our technicians, play those videos of the massacre of genocide claims. Let's people see it on YouTube. Everybody, let's go on YouTube. Let's get the people to see, refresh their memories. Why don't I take these messages on YouTube? From DK Cynthia, she says, Ndi Echo FM. Thank you very much, DK Cynthia. Stephen Chinaka says, my dear, most Nigerians are making uninformed and useless noise about Trump's statement. Someone's even said the U.S. is after our crude. Banditry is a business in the North. Can you imagine that? Well, thank you, Stephen Chinaka. We also have Mogul Silvanus. He says, good morning, Mr. Barry Cosmos. You are a good journalist. Listening to you every morning give me joy. Yesterday, Red Card FC managed to escape with a draw. Okay. So, Silvanus, you just have to come and give me small attack this morning. Yeah, no, don't mind Prince Eze. Prince was calling me, Tisa go pick. You won't yap me. Nothing. I know the pay that can call. Prince, no, they call me while I lose match. One day your phone go lost if you call me. All right. Definitely, Chelsea had to gamble with that match yesterday, and it almost backfired. Anyway, thank you very much, Silvanus. Alfonso Chima says, good morning, Mr. Barry. Natasha's case shows why immigration must act by law, not politics. I'm Alfonso Chima from Imsu Junction. Thank you very much, Alphonsus Chima. All right, let's go. Akachi, Oya, put these videos. Let my people see. I've told them that I'm going to put the videos. Let us see those genocide videos, massacre, and the rest of them. Some of viewer discretion is allowed. I mean, it's advised now on our YouTube channel. So please, let's see that. Let's see that. Let's see that so that the people will refresh their memory while we go take some calls. Thank you very much. Hello, good day, my line.
It's me, Barry.
Welcome aboard.
This is Chibozo, concerned citizen.
Okay.
See, Barry, I hear when you play this Trump voice. He never speak any bad thing. He never speak any evil against Nigeria. He only trying to help the situation, which we have been praying to God to help us.
Okay.
And God has answered us from Trump. So I plead to Trump, please, if he can be coming this night, I will be pleased. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. He said, may come this night. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Barry. It's Kasim. I call back.
Kasim, welcome back.
Yeah. For America to come to Nigeria to come and help us, I'm not supporting them because America is hypocrisy. They get the trick. They will just enter the country and then they will spoil that country. What happened in Ukraine? They say they want to help Ukraine to face Russia. At the end of the day, they say Ukraine wants to pay them $350 billion, which is not good. America.
Wait, Kasim, where on earth did you get that kind of information? They needed to. Hold on. Let me tell you what U.S. said. They were supposed to sign a deal of earth minerals. Those deals were all for weapons supplied. I don't know why we like to why we like to misconstrue information. I am not. Okay, go ahead. Kasim, I don't want us to misconstrue information. We hear something different. We want to understand what we want to understand without following that. That deal we didn't even go through. And at the end of the day, America does not plug money from the tree. If they're going to do business, they'll do business. So let's not say at the end of the day, if without America, where would have been Ukraine now? Russia don't cripple all of them. All right, hello, good morning.
Good morning again, Barry.
Welcome.
Samuel, I call back.
Okay.
Please ask these people that are running with sentiment, saying America will come and take, America will come and take. What about the money our government is spending in insurgency every month?
Yeah.
Is it not our money that is going? If they use that money to come and develop their community, would they be angry?
Thank you.
Why are they shouting America will come and take, America will come and take?
Okay.
Let them come and take whatever and deal with the situation. That is my own take.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very, very much for your contribution. Keep the calls coming. Thank you for joining me live on our Facebook. And, of course, right now we are concentrating on our YouTube. Let's get more messages on YouTube. Paul Opera says, good morning, Mr. Barry Cosmos. This is a simple chatting from Aquakuma. U.S. should intervene so these evil and blood-sucking demons we call politicians will sit up. May God answer our prayers. Thank you very, very much for sending in that message. All right, and of course, please like the videos and share it so that we'll get more outreach to more people. This is Straight Talk live on Echo FM. If you're just joining us, you are in the last lap of the show where we are taking a look at issues surrounding this mass killing in Nigeria, both the Christians and the Muslims. The United States wants to use that. They say it's a pretext. A lot of people say it's a pretext, but a lot of people also say it is a welcome development. Which side of the divide you are? We have been on this story for the past 3 days now. It's become the latest on ground. Well, Philip Precious Ebere says, well done, Sabari. I like the truth. I like the truth you by upholding. Keep it up. Thank you very much. SP Mana. This is Mana from Tetlo. Okay, he says from Tetlo, should keep it up. Let Trump come and do the sanitization that Sleepy Joe couldn't do is very necessary. Okay, you have joined Trump to call Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. All right. Darlington says, please, I am happy 2025 is fulfilled. Thank you very much, Darlington. What a name. Thank you for joining our YouTube live stream. Keep the calls coming. Keep it flowing. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosmos.
I greet you. Welcome aboard.
I'm the Ledu General, Edifayo JP.
Welcome, sir.
You see, some of our people, the problem they have is that somebody has taken all you have. Another person calls, let me help you and retrieve from that person. You are crying, the person, let him continue taking.
Okay.
Our politicians have been dealing with us, killing us and taking our resources.
Okay.
And the Americans are coming now. Let us stop that killing and see whether what belongs to you will come back to you. You say no. Americans are coming to take something from us. What do you have? All these Nigerian resources, does it belong to any masses?
Okay.
Why are we making noise? But about Natasha, it's a woman that we will always support till tomorrow.
Okay.
People are Yusuf them. I think Yusuf or somebody, the lady, the strong lady also. Those are the people we need in Nigeria.
Okay.
The lady from the activists. So we are praying that Natasha will never change focus. Let she continue helping her people. We have made a statement here. So very soon you begin to evaluate our people to know how far they have done for their constituencies. Thank you, brother. I know you can do it.
Thank you very, very much. Oh, God. When you see these videos of this massacre, if you are watching on our YouTube now, you see the videos, you see how they are moving. Look at the kind of weapons these people are carrying. You see they are moving. Now, with this kind of movement, see the cars, see the vehicles, see the open land, see the open grass. Why is it that our intelligence cannot detect where these people are? This is where it becomes very confusing. So for those of you who have not seen it, please hurry now. The videos are out there. Everybody just watch and see them. Young boys, very happy, carrying weapons, killing people left, right, and center in the name of terrorism. Now, where are they getting the money to buy all these things? See, this is Tajir Bello and his group. They keep moving. Where do they get money to buy all these weapons? With their hacky talking, with this communication cadets, and yet we cannot trace it. They buy fuel. So where are they getting fuel to put in their tank? Do they manufacture fuel in the forest? They buy it, and yet we can't trace it. They don't carry this tank. Are they importing this fuel? And when they import it, on which route? Where are they? We can't block it. So this is what the U.S. government is talking about. So for those of us who look at these things and still think that it is necessary for us to keep quiet, this is a tanker that drove into the forest to go and supply fuel to them. Where did this tanker... And where did they buy this thing? They smuggled it from abroad, or they brought it from where? How did they enter into the country? It also shows how porous our country is. Anybody can come in with anything and they go away. But when Senator Natasha reached airport in Ogohola, this is not funny, and this is why a lot of people are complaining. So people, for those of you who have not been seeing these videos, please just enter our YouTube or Facebook and focusing on the YouTube now, sending your message. Let's take this because we have just about 4 minutes to leave the studio. Okay, I have this other message. Dr. Mrs. Sima Olebra live on our YouTube. Dr. Mrs. Sima, welcome to our YouTube. Dr. Mrs. Sima Olebra said Trump has sent their teeth on aid. Let Trump come quickly. God is at work in Nigeria and will bring it to its perfection. Trump, Biawa Osisa. That's how she says that we are waiting and praying earnestly. Samson Ezemonye says, Krypton, I hate it when people say Trump is coming for something else. What happened to the your something else in the while Trump has not come in? Nigerian people are the problem of themselves, or problem to themselves. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, keep it up, people. Let's keep letting the viewers go on. Please, as you watch, like the videos like this and share it so more people will see what we are saying and get to add their own comments. MC Ampe, the comedian TV, says U.S. should hurry up. All right, thank you very much. Let's take our final caller for today. Now, who that one go be? Good morning, my last caller for today.
Good morning, Barry Cosmos.
Good morning to you, my... Is it a woman or a man that's talking to me now?
It's a woman. It's Mommy Amaka.
Oh, Mommy Amaka, welcome. The voice sounds like a woman, so sweet, so I cannot mistake it.
Thank God that I've gotten you today. Been honest. I've been trying to fly.
A bell of blessings for you.
Yeah,
welcome. I give you certificate. May your day sweet.
Barry,
yes, sir.
Barry, I want to ask a question for those people that are against Trump.
Okay.
Is the blood of Nigerians that has been shared every day not good enough for Trump to come? Is this mineral resources greater than this blood? Where were these people when Boko Haram has been killing people? What have they said?
Okay.
These people are against America now. Have they said something about the Boko Haram, all these killings since how many years? What have they said? Now, what benefit did these people, those that have died since, what benefit would they receive from this mineral resources? Is there, has their family been taken care of since then? If this bandit and the what has been hijacking the mineral resources of the country, and one is trying to tell us that Americans want to come and hijack, has this mineral resources hasn't been hijacked by the bandits already? What benefit are we receiving, me and you, just me and you as a citizen? What are we benefiting from the government? I just want to know.
Thank you.
And we are dying every day, sharing this blood every day. One is saying Americans are trying to.
Cool down. All right, the Christian genocide, that's what they're calling it. They are coming. If you watch, look at the coffins. They've not mass burial every day. Look at the number of people that are burying. This is what the Americans are seeing. The world is a global village. Whatever you see, anybody can see it. If you have not watched the video, hurry now because I'll soon be leaving the studio. Join our YouTube and watch it live. Look at the number of coffins that are going to be buried. Look at the mass big burial site they are going there. These are human beings, not cows, not goats, that are being massacred. Most of them Christians. And this is exactly what has led to this particular one. Look at little children dying and being on the road, on the ground. These are kids being killed in Nigeria. So, for those of us saying they're coming for something else, should these children die and continue to die? Our government should work with the United States government and then put an end to this madness. It is terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, on that note, I'll be leaving you with this very beautiful message. Everybody stay safe. Be careful. Be your brother's keeper. And I'll be calling on Imolites and Nigerians as a whole as we keep calling for justice for Anthony Odu and his family and support for the widow and the 6 children he left behind. We'll continue to be on this matter until something has been said. Like I said, once I get the necessary approval, we will get a GoFundMe account for those children, 6 of them, so that the family will have something to fall back. At least let's cushion the heavy loss. We call on the Nigerian police to make public their findings of who killed Anthony. This is our message live here from Echo FM. This is from me to you, Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal. Thank you all for being part of the program. It's a wonderful, wonderful time to be with you, and I appreciate you for always just answering my call when I say let's go watch. We're getting almost 100 people watching us live now, and over hundreds of thousands all over the world watching. Thank you all for being with us. Like and share, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we will continue to do more. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. Up next is the Slim Diva with Health Revolution.
Echo FM.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
This is Ofekata Orodo Community. Cuddle in nature's embrace. From the sky, its beauty stretches wide. Serene landscape, lush greenery, and a windy path that whispers stories of old. Ofekata Orodo is not just a place on the map. It is a heartbeat, a heritage, a people proud of their land. And today, it opens its arm to a contest that stirs excitement, mystery, and the promise of discovery, the Ojezurobodo Search. As the Echo FM theme arrive, the elders of Ofekata Orodo receive them with warmth and joy. With hearty smile and open arms, they share stories of their rich cultural heritage, woven with resilience, unity, and pride. The atmosphere is filled with excitement, for their beloved community has been chosen for this month's contests. The search process, guided by the moderator, sets the tone, clearly explaining how the search will unfold. And with no time wasted, the participants leap into the fray. The search has begun. Where could it be? A thought that surely echoed in the heart of every seeker. I think it's here. Oh no, not again.
Oje anya apụọla hayamma oje surukodo oje ya yosam oje surukodo hayamma oje ndị nwụya hayamma oje ndị bịara bịa hayamma oje ya yosagi oje ya yosam hayamma oje anya apụọla hayamma oje surukodo oje ya gawa oje suru mba hayamma oje suru n'Imo State hayamma oje suru mbali.
Along the way, they encounter broken school buildings and poor road network, a reminder of challenges that still calls for attention. As each second tick by, every movement becomes critical. Every step, every decision matters. Where could it be? I must find it. I must see it. The tension build, the search intensify, yet no one backs down. Each participant stays the course, eyes fixed on the ultimate goal. After moments of anticipation, a contestant finally uncover the Ojezurubodo treasure. Cheers erupts, laughter fills the air, and the joy of victory. It is a moment of triumph. The celebration reaches its peak as the King of Ofekata Orodo, His Royal Highness, Eze Engineer Marcel Uzegbu Okata II of Ofekata Orodo, warmly welcomed the winners with gratitude.
My name is Ekwebelem Pascal Uchechukwu.
Asumna Ebaliala Chukwu gozie gị na ọ bụrụ na eruru dị ebe ahụ enweghị nwa m nwere ikikere ịdị na-achọ nwee ike ịdị na-achọ ebe ezuturu ha because Echo FM ha zutuo ihe ọ na-ara ha ịchọta ya.
He commended the Echo FM theme for bringing the contest to his people, strengthening bond and showcasing a uniqueness of their land. Women of the community dance cheerfully, their vibrant steps echoing pride.
Ahamobo, His Royal Highness Eze Engineer Marcel Ihanacho Uzegbu Okata II of Ofekata Asian Kingdom and Secretary to Ndieze Owerri Zone in Imo State.
Onye eze emechala Ojezurubodo n'obodo ụnọ kedụkwanụ ka obi dị gị?
Obiọma dị m ịhụ bụ otu ụmụ m obiọma ji dịrị ha ndọ mme ha na-ahụ egwu ha hụrụ egwu ha gbaga ebe a na obiọma dị Ofekata niile ụmụ Ofekata niile na ụnụ bịara Ofekata si ka ụnụ mee ka ụwa niile mata ebe Ofekata nọ na Ofekata wụ mba udo na-achị mba ọganihu na ịdị n'otu na-achị so ekele m ụnụ.
Kedụkwanụ ndụmọdụ ị nwere ike inye obodo ọzọ Ojezurubodo nwere ike ịda na ya?
Ana m agwa ha ka ha nabata Echo FM n'ihi na ihe ha na-eme bụ ihe dị mma ọwụ ụzọ dị mma a na-eji na-eme ihe anyị na-eme n'obodo anyị na-aga n'ihu ọhị na-eji amata obodo. Ana m ekele ha.
Ya gaziere gị onye eze.
Ọ ga-adịrị ụnụ mma n'otu n'otu ka Chukwu duo ụnụ na ezinụlọ ụnụ n'aha Jizọs.
Ofekata Orodo has not only found its treasure but has found joy in unity. And so, the Ojezurubodo search in Ofekata Orodo community comes to a close, leaving behind memories of excitement, discovery, and togetherness. Until the next community is chosen, the spirit of adventure continues.
Ojezurubodo apụọ ọ gaala nga gị achụga m gị na Echo FM Ojezurubodo ya mma Ojezurubodo ngwongwo Oje anyị apụọla ya mma Ojezurubodo ngwongwo Oje ya yọsam Ojezurubodo ya mma Oje ndị nwụya ya mma Oje ndị bịara bịa ya mma Oje ya yọsa gị ngwongwo Oje ya yọsam ya mma Oje anya apụọla ya mma Ojezurubodo ngwongwo Oje ya gawa Ojezurubodo ya mma Ojezuru n'ime